Hello, I'm Liz Zorab and this is Byther Farm, and today is a tidying up day. I wasn't expecting to be out here sweeping up leaves so soon after I'd made the big leaf mould container, but I've woken up this morning. We've had our first frost of the year, and I want to do something that's going to warm me up, get the blood circulating, get a bit of exercise, get my heart pumping a bit, get me a little bit out of breath. Good morning, little chicken. What are you making so much noise about? I disturbed you. Were you thinking of laying an egg in that bit, were you? That's not really where we lay eggs, is it? I think I'm going to have to go and check that corner where she was to see if they've been laying, because actually for the last few days we've had very, very few eggs from the girls. Okay, I've warmed up enough. I'm going to have to take my jacket off. Whew. And this is the moment I realise that actually I'm wearing a thermal vest, and it's probably not the most attractive, but it's functional, and I will take function over beauty every time. In my video about making the container for the leaves to break down into leaf mulch, quite a lot of people commented afterwards at how quickly the leaves are falling from their trees this year. And I don't know whether that's because we had such a hot summer and other places had such a wet summer, so it was an extreme summer in many ways. And although it's been quite windy from storms, it's in some ways been quite a mild autumn, and so all of a sudden the leaf loss seems massive. I'm actually not convinced ours are coming down any faster than they normally do. I know that I can rake this area daily. By the next morning it will be covered again, but you know, these trees are huge. And I feel very lucky that we have this selection of very mature trees, some younger trees, some just still seedlings really, but we have a range of trees. And in this area, next to the piggeries, the chickens get shade all summer. They get a vast amount of leaves in the autumn to play in. And in the winter there's still enough shelter here for them not to be completely battered by the weather the entire time. One of the things I had forgotten from last year was that you have to work really quickly out here when the chickens are out. You can make a pile of leaves, turn your back, make another pile, look what happens. The chickens are straight in there making a complete mess of it. I've just got off the phone from chatting with Louise of Kafka Diva, and they're the people who kindly let us use their song Breathe as our theme music as an introduction and the outro of every video. And Tony and Louise are coming to stay with us this weekend, and Lou has just really kindly agreed to sing at least one song, maybe more, in our live chat on Sunday. So please join us for that, 2 o'clock BST on Sunday, which is 9 a.m. Eastern time. I'm so excited that Lou will perform one of her songs for us live in our kitchen. There are some jobs that I really need to get done in the next day or so, because they need doing before the heavy frost starts. There are still the last of the Greek Gigantes beans to take off the vines. Are they vines? Off the plants. And and get those inside. And the way I'm doing that is to cut the plants about 6 inches above ground level, taking all the beans off them, and then the plant that I've cut off I'm putting onto that bed to lie down and to rot down in place. So I need to get that covered, because otherwise it's a high volume of nitrogen compared to the amount of carbon in the soil. So I'll be covering that with used duck bedding, some wood chips. I've got some sawdust and some shredded paper, so I'll get all of those on, and it will do two things. It will start breaking down over the winter and actually composting in situ, and it will also act as a mulch to protect those little plants, or to protect the roots of those plants, because my aim is for next year, although I will grow some from seed just in case, what I'm hoping is that they will all survive the winter and grow back next year as bigger, stronger, healthier plants. Okay, I've got a big pile ready to go into the container. It's not looking bad. There's a fairly clean sweep there. This side over here I really need to do. Do I have the energy for that now? I don't know. Move the wire mesh. You see, it's in 2 days. It's already got a few leaves on it. I had absolutely no intention of doing this area behind me, but with the sun shining on it, you can see just how many golden leaves there are. I think I'm going to do a little bit of it just because it's so nice. I want to spend a bit more time here. If you're enjoying this video, please give it a thumbs up or leave a comment, or both. And if you haven't done so already, please consider subscribing to the channel. Hello, Jackie. You alright there, lovely? So these long woody pieces just go in a pile over here. I'm leaving a wood pile there for the hedgehogs for the winter. We haven't touched that wood pile since we moved in. All we've done is added to it. I'm hot. Well, that's it for me today. I'm going to carry on gathering a few more leaves to go in the container, and then I'm heading over to the beans to harvest the rest of those. And so, wherever you are in the world and whatever you've got planned for today, I hope it's a good one. And I also hope you'll join me tomorrow when our friends Tony and Louise from Kafka Diva will be with us. And Louise is going to sing live on our live chat.